Oh, we are in for another treat this morning on Today Food because we are going to put a barbecue spin on a classic sandwich, and we brought in the very best. Phil the Grill Johnson is an award-winning pitmaster and entrepreneur. Phil recently took home the first place prize in the sandwich category at the 2024 World Food Championships. By the way, here's the best part. Phil got a perfect score.
Yeah, come on.
So what you're going to prepare this morning is the perfect sandwich.
Yes.
He's going to show us how.
Yes.
And by the way, I was just telling the ladies before we came on, sometimes the chefs will come on and they'll use the stuff that we have. He takes his sandwich so seriously. He brought his own pork.
He's not playing around.
I have to.
This is a prize winner, Craig. This is a prize winner. Okay, show me how to make
let's do the Mojo
sauce.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to take some orange juice, some lime juice.
How much? All of it?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll put a quarter cup of each. We got salt. We got some pepper. We got cumin, a little garlic, parsley, oregano, and we'll whip that up. And that is going to be the base and the marinade for this roast pork.
Now you say
almost like a Benin type deal, you know.
This should go in the blender ideally, but we're going to cheat it a little bit.
And you can also use it as an injection, but what I like to do is just pour it right on. Yep. Okay. And then you put that in a Ziploc bag and you just let it marinate overnight if you can.
Yeah,
right?
Who wants a dry pork?
Bake that in the oven for about 350, and then you want just to cover it at first and then uncover it to get some color out.
Chef, bone in or no?
Bone in. I love bones because it gives more flavor to the pork.
Pork shoulder.
All right. And this is the finished part right here.
Okay.
So we're going to build the sandwich. So the thing about sandwiches, it's all about the building. So you have the most important job right now.
Oh boy.
Because you don't want to put the sandwich and don't have the ingredients in the wrong place. So we're going to start out with the mayonnaise. We'll scoop that on one side and smooth that.
Side.
Yep.
Do you care what kind of mayonnaise?
I like Duke's.
Is that good? Is that a good
Yes. And then we're going to do a little Italian hot pepper relish.
Oh, wow.
Woo, yes. And
then what?
And then we'll do the other side just as well.
With this?
Yep.
What kind of bread do you like to use, Chef?
I like to use the crustiest, the toastiest bread, right? So I like the Italian deli bread.
Provolone?
Provolone cheese. You can use mozzarella if you need to as well.
Okay.
Yep. We got a little rosemary mortadella right here.
Oh, wow.
That was Anthony Bourdain's favorite.
Yes. I love his sandwich, too. That was kind of the playoff of what I was doing here. Good job. So then we have some capicola. We want to put a little capicola on there as well. So I'm taking a Italian sub, and then I'm also mixing it with the Cuban. So that's where the roast pork comes in, right? We want to take that nice roast pork, put that in.
Wow.
Put that on top.
We got to make sure we leave time for these plantains.
Triple decker. Okay, then you panini it.
Yes, you want to panini that down in here, right? And then, all right, so plantains, right?
Plantains, this is your side.
Hang on, Phil, before you start.
I know.
I see why I won the award.
I told him that you was going to be down at the end, and I was still going to be doing my demo. So with the
plantain,
yes,
okay.
And you want to make sure it's nice and thick because it's going to be a twice cook, right? So you want to kind of
nice and crispy.
Put them in there for one good time, and then once they are done and you get a nice little golden brown, you want to take a can or a plantain smasher, boom. And then just drop it in for the second fry.
That's a twice cook. Okay,
yeah.
so extra crispy.
Fry it twice. Fry it twice.
And the green sauce.
That's the Mojo sauce that you use. And take a plantain and dip it in that Mojo.
So you're using the Mojo sauce for the marinade and dip.
Yes.
What about dipping the sandwich in it?
Yes, you can dip it sandwich. Now a lot of the judges did that as well.
That really is a phenomenal sandwich. Sometimes I have to fake it. There's no faking this.
But that roast pork and and the plantains. So you have like Cuban and Italy all married together on one sandwich. It reminds me of just the days in the Bronx, being on the fourth floor, and all of the aromas on my fourth floor at dinner time just blending together and marrying together.
And that's why you're number one.
Well done.
Okay, the sauce really adds to the sandwich.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Congrats on the award.
Yes.
This is, by the way, the first time you've been back in studio since.
Yes, for a while.
Since the pandemic.
Yes, since the pandemic.
Wow.
I've been doing a lot of virtual stuff for you guys. But yes, I love being in the studio and seeing New York and being here. And what a way to go to the World Foods, right? And represent New York with a sandwich, right? We're always on the go, eating with our hands. It's like the World Series of chefs, right?
Yeah.
Just being there and being able to have your platform and to be out there and competing with the best of the best all over the world.
Phil.
It's a great job.
World's best sandwich.
Scan the QR code or today.com/food to set up a free account. You want to save this recipe for later.